So, folks, there is a company called Tesla, and it's run by a guy named Elon Musk. And, well, Elon's having a bit of a bad time because he's the world's richest man, you see, and it turns out he's a walking advertisement for the idea that money cannot buy happiness. And it turns out that not only can money not buy happiness, but also being the world's richest man and losing money cannot buy happiness either. And well, Elon Musk holds the majority share. My understanding is in Tesla, and yeah, this is how Tesla was doing yesterday during its first quarter sales call. Um, Worst performance for any period since 2022. And it's bad. It lost $460 billion in market cap during this quarter. And that is funny as fuck because basically the world's richest man is also hated by most of the world. And especially people who are in the market for cars. They do not want to buy a Tesla car because they know it will make them look like a douche. And also, people will hate them. And if they buy a Cybertruck, they might die and people will think they're a Nazi. Those are two things that are very possible. And, well, also, the world really hates Elon Musk and is expressing that in a variety of creative ways, often with flames, sometimes with various um, implements, of course. And in an effort to try and head off the creative expression of hatred, um, Donald Trump has said that people who vandalize Tesla vehicles are terrorists, and the Justice Department is asking for 20 years of prison time to a man who defaced several Tesla cars, who is currently in custody. It's a bit of a mess. People are really really upset, and well, people are so upset in large part because Elon Musk, despite being the world's richest man, has decided that he wants to get involved in the US government. And while in the US government, he is threatening basically every program that makes America worth having. You know, the programs that allow the United States to help other countries in times of crisis. Notably, for example, there was recently a colossal disaster in Myanmar. And well, Elon Musk gutted USAID and laid everyone off. And now the United States, instead of sending the required and requested relief, is sending exactly $0. And the entire world hates us as we leave thousands of people to die needless deaths as a result. And needless to say, this does not endear many people to the world's richest man. And in fact, he's also going after things like Medicaid and Social Security, uh, basically saying not that he's going to cut either of those programs, but that, if you find some waste, fraud, and abuse in those programs, and what do you know, he's going to find exactly as much waste, fraud, and abuse in those programs as he needs to cut. It's weird how that's going to work out. Um, but this is not exactly endearing himself to the American public or the world public at large. And it's definitely not helping the perception of Tesla, his flagship company baby, in the eyes of America or the world at large. And in fact, it has gotten so bad that yesterday in NPR, um, analysts are saying that basically the best way that Tesla can move forward is to get rid of Elon Musk. , yeah, let's see here. Morning Edition spoke with branding expert Alan Adamson about Tesla's struggles, which he attributes to several factors: Musk's lack of focus on the company and innovation, the brand's shifting public perception, and the increasing role of politics in consumer decisions. And yeah, well, let's just get down here to right here. But would it be easy if, say, for some reason, he divests in Tesla, sells every bit of stock and ownership stake he has in Tesla, and then all of a sudden has nothing to do with the brand? That would probably be the best thing for the brand. That's the only easy fix, which is I'm selling it. I'm going to focus on other things I'm interested in. And the new ownership team is going to keep their eye on the ball, because I think the issue is focus. If you're building a car that has your life at stake when you drive it, you don't want a brand perception that the people at a company are moving fast and breaking things. You want somebody you can trust to say, when I get in this car, the wheels aren't going to fall off, or I'm not going to get killed. So having this sort of erratic personality is probably a more damaging brand attribute than helping the government try to save money on federal employees. And yeah, it is kind of like you would want your car to like stay together and maybe like not explode when you get into it. Meaning that, for example, if you found out that the car you got into was 17 times more likely to explode and kill you in a blazing ball of fire than the other car that was previously most prone to doing that, maybe you wouldn't want to get into a car like that. And maybe you also wouldn't want to get into a car where nearly all Cybertrucks ever built had to be recalled because of glued-on steel pieces that could fall off. Yeah, maybe you wouldn't want to get into a car made by a company that is able to put out cars that literally have the cheapskate glue from the movie Matilda. And if you don't know what I'm referencing, can we get up that clip? I did not prep that clip. Is it this one?
Michael, one day all this will be yours.
This?
See this junker?
Yeah, here we go.
Equipment, money. So, we use super.
They use super glue. I think I clicked on a YouTube
glue instead. Go ahead, put it on there.
Won't it fall off?
Definitely.
Isn't that?
It's literally that. That's literally it. They literally did that to the Tesla Cybertruck. Why would you ever get in a Tesla after learning that they are capable of just gluing on pieces? Why would you do that? Why would you pay $100,000, $60,000 to get in something that they stuck together with fucking glue? Why would you do that? So, anyway, you know what's a really good sign, though? Don't worry, because some people still love these Tesla cars. And there's nothing that helps a brand recover, the adoration of the masses more than, people coming to its defense, valiantly striking a stance for freedom and for consumerism and for the product. There's nothing that does more service to a brand than that. It speaks to the honesty and integrity of the brand. So, like, when I say people came out to fight for Tesla, I really mean it. Because they were terrorists. This is from yesterday. Proud Boys and militias come to Tesla's defense. Because, what really helps brand perception is when an organization known internationally as a terrorist organization shows up to defend your car dealerships. And especially if just unknown militia people show up. You know, you want armed strangers coming to your car dealerships, right? That's good, right? And it's especially good if, for example, someone from one of these organizations showed up dressed like Hitler to defend Tesla, right? That'd be good, right? For the brand. So, yeah. Trying to see if I can find an image here real quick. Come on, Wired. You're trying to make me you're trying to make me subscribe? How dare you? All right. Damn it. Let's pull up there we go. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to your girl? Let's try this again. Oh, god damn it. This is not the full article. I don't think they have an image in the article. Just see. Can I grab it? Here we go. Got it. Okay. My people will be free. My people will rule again. David Pettinger, a member of the extremist anti-government People's Rights Group, shouted at protesters in a fake German accent outside a Tesla dealership in Meridian, Idaho on Saturday, according to video footage of the incident. Ah, damn it. I get a link to that. Ugh. Opens the proxy. How dare you? All right. A mustachioed Pettinger wore a t-shirt with the words "literally Hitler" written on the back and a picture of Musk giving a Nazi-like salute on the front. Wearing jodhpurs and black boots, Pettinger marched in front of the protesters and handed out heart-shaped stickers to Musk supporters. Pettinger told Wired he dressed as Hitler to make fun of the overuse of the term Nazi and fascist. However, Pettinger's posts on X echo Hitler's deeply anti-Semitic worldview. Yeah, just a guy dressing up as Hitler to demonstrate how everyone keeps calling people Hitler. Nailed it. You got it for sure. Anyway, this does not help the brand image of Tesla whatsoever. And you know what else doesn't help the brand image of Tesla, folks? The fact that there is literally now a new competitor to Tesla on the global stage. And it's a competitor that you might not be aware of if you're an American, because this competitor is legally not able to sell cars here because the competitor is Chinese. This company is called BYD. And BYD used to be kind of like a meme company. It was not supposed to be it wasn't really like taken seriously in like the auto manufacturing world. But that was $100 billion ago, and now it is a juggernaut, and it is considered in China a more advanced and reliable car than Tesla. Like Tesla is considered the cheap, unreliable, and or sorry, not the cheap, the expensive, unreliable car made by an insane person, you know? And even auto manufacturing sites in the United States are talking about it. BYD has evolved from joke to Tesla killer, and now cementing its dominance. It's taken over the EV space. The Chinese car maker is not much older than Tesla, but has already surpassed it, not only in the number of vehicles sold, but also in revenue. And it is very much on the rise. The cars are good. Um, it's great. BYD abandoned like combustion cars and now only does EVs. And additionally, it has the technology that will kill Tesla. And that technology is specifically this. This was just a couple weeks ago. They announced that they have charging technology that now reduces the amount of time it takes to charge your car from empty to full in like the amount of time it takes you to fill up an empty tank of gas to full. So we now have, with this technology, parity with gas cars. Like the one thing that people were saying, oh, we can't possibly do that because gas cars, like you can fill it up so fast. It is faster. Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer BYD has revealed new fast charging tech that can add 400 kilometers or 249 miles of range from a 5-minute charge. With the announcement, BYD has also promised to make a major investment in charging infrastructure, building over 4,000 of the new fast chargers across China. The Super E platform tech is capable of charging at peak speeds of 1,000 kilowatts, double the fastest Tesla V4 superchargers, which will peak at 500 kilowatts when they roll out this year. The faster charging tech is initially available in 2 new models, the Han L sedan and the Tang L SUV, which start at a minimum of $37,333, which, damn, if I could buy those in the United States, that is the car that I would want. That is a very, very reasonable price for an EV of that range. And yeah, is this the car that is banned in the US? Yes, because all cars manufactured in China are banned here. Cool how that works. In order to completely solve our users' charging anxiety, we have been pursuing a goal to make the charging time of electric vehicles as short as the refueling time of petrol vehicles. BYD founder Wang Chanfu said from a Shenzhen launch event. This is the first time in the industry that the unit of megawatt has been achieved on charging power, which is yeah, that's a pretty big breakthrough. Um, yeah, this is why part of me is so upset at Sean Fain being supportive of like the protectionist tariffs. Not calling them protectionist, the arbitrary tariffs that Donald Trump is putting in place to make American cars more expensive. Like, nah, just let us import these better cars. Let's open up manufacturing in the U.S. to more car manufacturers and like make better cars here. Our cars suck. We're killing the planet. But in addition to all of the political woes, all of the global protests against Tesla, they actually have a huge competitor. Yeah. BYD last year surpassed Tesla's sales by $10 billion last year. So like uh, I think we know where the where the future is here. I'll pass on more non-unionized plants though. Yeah, I mean, obviously if they open here, the plants have to be unionized. But like I'm not opposed to more unionized plants opening in the US or like shifting production from plants that would otherwise go out of business to like these cars and manufacturing them here, you know? I just think that like having these I don't know. It sucks. I want our cars to be better. I mean, I like Sean Fain on a lot of things. I can't. I find it really hard to swallow the whole like I'll be pro Trump on these tariffs. I don't like it, especially when the damage is being done like to the entire country. It's gonna hurt the unionized workers too. Those tariffs are gonna fuck all of us. Well, Kaname the Alpha, the parody attempt feels a lot less parody like when you look at that guy's actual Twitter account and he's an anti-Semitic like piece of shit. You know, like it's a lot less parody when like that guy is actually like kind of a Hitlerite. I don't think anyone paid off Sean Fain. I think that it's just like a whatever. We're not getting into it right now. Um No, Simric. Sean Fain is not an anti-Semite. People are talking about multiple things. Hey, Lady Ringcloud. Anyway, folks, you would like to get in on this and help hasten the end of Tesla. Here's the Tesla Takedown website. Go find a local gathering that you can join. Be loud. Continue organizing because, folks, keep in mind if Tesla stock reaches like $100, $90, something like that, this could trigger an absolute collapse of Elon Musk's entire empire, and that would be a net benefit for literally the entire planet. So, there you go. There was a pretty good turnout last weekend. Hell yeah.